Hey guys, and welcome back to PXH, also known as PureXHeart. Chris here, as usual. This time, back again with another album review. And guys, before we get started, make sure you guys hit down that like button onto this video and comment down below what you guys saw about this album. And also, if you're new here or a returning visitor and you haven't subscribed, then what are you doing? Hit that subscribe button. It really helps out this channel. And also, as you guys can see, wearing merch from our TeeSpring store. Make sure you guys hit down onto the link of this video or into the link of our bio, or just look up teesprings.com/PureXStore. If I'm not mistaken, the link will be right there. And so with that, let's get into it. Who We Are, The Head and the Heart, is the latest from the Christian rock band that has been kind of silent in the past 5 years, and that is Fireflight. Not gonna lie, I really do enjoy Fireflight. They have an amazing sound. Dawn Michelle, who is the lead vocalist, back again. 5 years. Still sounds amazing, just of how she did in her album Unbreakable. But really, by the time I actually really listened to them was about the album of For Those Who Wait. So right around that time frame is whenever I really started listening to Fireflight. It's whenever I started listening to a lot of Christian rock. This was one of those bands that, I would easily find on just one of the radios, and I just really enjoyed this band. It was Skillet and then probably Fireflight as probably like my two favorite Christian rock bands at the time. And whenever I started really listening to a lot of Christian rock, I was like, dude, there's something really cool about this. It's not like I really follow Fireflight a lot. I love their stuff that they put out. I just, know their very popular songs like Unbreakable, Stand Up, For Those Who Wait, and also Desperate, which is my favorite Fireflight song of all time. So, how does The Head and the Heart do? It does amazing. This is probably one of the best Fireflight albums I have listened to. I've listened to this almost a little bit non-stop. It doesn't get annoying as bad as a lot of albums do that you've listened to maybe 4 or 5 times straight. That's of how much I've listened to this. This album is a super breeze to go by. It's very interesting also album because it's split up into 2 parts. Part 1 is called The Head. Part 2 is called The Heart. And the only thing that I have of that is that there's not really much of a difference. Maybe I was like, okay, maybe The Head is more about, your mind thinking, And so for some of that, it actually, is true. And then where the heart deals whole lot more with a heart issue or, heart type of scenarios. And it kind of does, but it also doesn't at the same time. Like, they basically try to hit their themes. It almost does very well, but then again, it doesn't do all the time really great. It was just a little bit hard to differentiate which part am I listening to. Am I listening to part 1 or am I listening to part 2? There wasn't really no more different styles of these parts, which is fine. Just, why put it up into 2 parts whenever you can just put them all together? Maybe there was a thing with the band an interview of why they split it up into 2 parts. I don't really know. All I do know is that it's been 5 years since their last album. Honestly, other than that one gripe of 2 parts being weird, this is a really fun album. Huge hits is already going to be Bang Bang and also Welcome to the Show. Just really smack in your face type of songs. There's a lot of smack in your face type of songs on this album. It's like boom, boom, boom. It isn't until literally the last 3 songs that it does get a little bit slower. And even then, those still kick it up a beat. They may start off slow, but then they're just really right in your face. I Believe You is a perfect example of this, where it starts off really great. It starts off acoustic, and then all of a sudden it just boom, like a rock. concert, and so it's really, really cool in that scenario where it almost felt like that you were at a rock concert for a lot of this album. I can just basically picture it in my head of a lot of these songs being played at a rock concert. Definitely, obviously, a Fireflight concert. Really great thing I actually really do enjoy about Fireflight. They create a lot of songs that is just like, you know, we can get through this and we can win this. Okay, it's like positive rock music, and it's really, really cool because it doesn't sound cheesy, but again, it's still rock music, so it's actually really, really cool that it's positive rock music, and that, you know, you got Don Michelle's voice, who can basically make anything out of gold with her voice. If you guys did like Nova, then you're gonna somewhat like this. It's not so much of a electronic type of beat. So if those that did not like Nova, which was a lot of people, then this is probably like your album. This just reminds me of old Fireflight whenever they were at their peak within that 2008-2010 time period. This is like that album where it's just like, man, dude, this is why I love Fireflight. It's a perfect example for that album. And so with this album, maybe you should buy it and download it, or whatever you have to do, and get this album. It's probably like one of the best Fireflight albums since 2010 for those who wait. It may be even better than that. It may be even their best album ever. It's a little bit up for debate, but that's up to you guys. I had actually a really fun time listening to this album. It was very positive music, which basically everyone deals with a lot of discouragement or heartache or issues racing through your mind. So this is really that good album where it's just like, hey, you're not so bad, okay? You have a savior in Jesus Christ, and he loves you. And so it's a really nice, encouraging album that, you know, if you guys are a Fireflight fan, or if you guys never heard of Fireflight, or if you guys like Christian rock, or even if you guys just like rock, or if you guys just like good music, then definitely check out this album, and also buy it, download it, get this album. But with that, if you guys would, leave a like onto this video, and also comment down below what you guys thought about this album, what your favorite song off this album was, and also what you guys want me to review, whether it be in the past, future, present, whatever you guys may be. You guys put it down in those comments and I will get to it. Music, movies, topics, you name it, and I will get to it. And also, if you're new here or a return visitor, you haven't yet subscribed, then what are you doing? Hit that subscribe button. It really helps out this channel. And to remember to go on with Jesus and change the culture. Boom. Bye.